Hello everyone, so welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, today we are going to do a very important topic of the statistics chapter 1. See, in statistics chapter 1, yeah, you can hear the background noise, right? It is the construction is going on in, beside of my building. So okay, so manage it. Okay, here guys, in statistics chapter 1 we have a two part. First, it is statistical description of data. Second is sampling. So this chapter consists of around 6 to 7 marks. So from sampling till last attempt, they used to ask just one question or max to max two question. One question was there, then max to max two question. But from last attempt, what they had did, they had asked the three question from sampling. So now they're asking two question, three question from sampling. So we cannot able to skip this topic. This is a important bit, theory and interesting also. Numerical is also there, but not that much. Theory is much more. Okay, so yeah, sampling before they used to ask 1 mark. So every time we used to ignore this, like leave it for 1 marks. We have to read, a lot. But from last attempt means they asked in last attempt they asked three questions from sampling. So now this is not possible to skip this sampling topic, so we have to do the sampling topic, and it is very easy. Okay, so let's start. So sampling, see, before understanding the sampling, first understand the population. The population is what? Population is of two types. Everyone knows the population, right? The population is of two types, finite and infinite. The finite means we know, which we can able to count. That is finite. If suppose if you will population, if you will go to any society, you can count the number of people. If you will go to any area or any city, any state, any country, you can able to count the number of people. You are like, sir, any country, how is it possible to count the number of peoples in a country? It is very difficult. It's difficult, but still, if you will start counting today, at one time after 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, the counting will get over. You can search in the Google the population of every country, you will get there. So what does that mean? That means that the survey company, they had already, yes, they had already counted the number of people in, means the total population of a country. They have already counted the total population of a country. So population that which you can able to count, that is finite. Okay, so population means you should not have to only go and start counting 1 2 3 khatam. So what we have to do in that survey, we will send a lots of groups of people. We will send, and they will go to different area by area, district by district, city by city, state by state. They will go and they will count, and later on, after 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, we'll all collect the data, and then we will finalize the population of any country. So population of any country is countable. We can able to count. So it is finite. Population of any country is finite. But what is infinite? If I will tell you the stars, calculate the number of, count the number of stars. So guys, if you 1%, 2%, 100, 2000, 10,000, 1 lakh person also, if you will start counting, you cannot able to count the number of stars. So that is infinite. Okay, if what you can say, if anything, okay, if suppose I will purchase a 5 kgs of rice. If I will purchase a 5 kg of rice, and I will tell you to count the number of rice. Easy to count, I know. If I will give 100%, 200%, you can able to count in whatever, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, whatever it will take, but you can able to count the number of rice in 5 kgs of rice. Same if I will give the 50 kg of rice also, but for 50 kg of rice I will provide 10,000 members. So easily you can able to separate the amount of rice, and you can count everyone, and then later on we can collect the data. So that is what, that is the population which is finite, countable. So population which can able to count, that is finite. Population which we cannot able to count, that is infinite. Okay, like suppose if I will take a sand, and I will tell you to count the particles of sand, it is not possible to count the particles of sand, so that is infinite. Okay, so that's why the thing is this: population is divided into two parts, finite and infinite. Why I'm see before starting the sampling, why we are focusing on the population? Because whole the sampling is based upon the population. Because see, if you talk about sample means what? Yes, sample means we will take the, suppose if I'll bring 100 apples, if I'll bring 100 apples, so what you will do, you will not start, you will not take every apple and you will taste, you will take every apple and you will taste. No, you will not do like that, right? So what you will do, you will take a 5-6 sample, right? From the 100 piece of apples, you will take 5-6 or 10 samples. You will take 10 samples. From 10 samples you will eat the apple, and then you will tell that whether these 100 apples are good, average, bad, or very good, right? So that is a sample. We know, like if you will go in a, you know if you will go in a hospital and all, they will take the blood sample. So blood sample means, yes, if you are understanding, very good. So if you want to check any infection in your blood, okay, if they want to check any infection in your blood, they will not take the whole blood from head to toe. They are like, take all the blood outside and then we'll survey all the blood. Okay, we'll test all the blood and then we will say that whether you have any disease or not. So till they will do the testing for all the blood, the result will come later, but your result will come first, that you are passed away. So like that only, the testing is successful but the patient is no more. So what will happen, we will not take the blood of our whole body. What we will do, we will take the sample of the blood. So we'll take the few droplets, or we'll take the few ml of the blood, and that we will do the testing. So from there we will get to know, like, what the infection in your blood, or how much the hemoglobin level, WBC level, RBC level, everything we will get to know from there, platelets and all. So that is a sample, right? Blood sample, we'll take the blood sample for testing. So sample means from whole we will take a few for testing, and according to the testing you will get the result, whether this slot is good or bad. Like I have given, means if I will give you 100 apples, you will not start tasting every apples. You will take 8 to 10 apples, you will taste it, and then you will tell that this slot of apple is good, bad, average, or very sweet. Okay, so same in the human body, the blood, if you get any infection or if you want to go for any checkup, the blood, they will take the blood test. The blood test means they will not take the whole body blood test. What they will do, they will take the sample of blood, right? Sample of blood, and that they will do the testing. Sample of blood, and that they will do the testing. From that testing they will tell, like, whatever the, there is a deficiency of vitamin, which vitamin, or whatever the thing is, you will get the report. So sampling, ing means what? Ing means process. Ing means process. So sampling is what? Sampling is a process. Sampling is a process. So what we will do in sampling? Sampling is a process. From large amount of population, we will select a few group of people, and then we will do the survey. Okay, like suppose if you will go for any college for the admission, you will not start asking with each and every student of that college, right? You will not do that. So what you will do, you will take a sample of people. Means while going or while visiting the college, what you will do, you will ask with 5-6 students that how is the college, how is the faculty, how they are teaching. So what is this? This is sampling. Indirectly, if you want to say, you can say survey. Okay, so from large group of students in a college, you will ask 5-6 or 10 students to get the review, the idea about the college. So what you are doing? Sampling. Sampling is a process. From sampling is a process, because ing indicates process. So sampling is a process in which we, from a large amount of, you can say the large population, the large group, we will take a few group for the, yes, for for understanding or for the for the review, like that. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's why you have to understand about the population. Okay, so sampling is based upon the population. From a population we will take a group of people for our survey. Okay, and then later on we'll get the result for the whole group. Because suppose if you go to a college, there are lots of students. Okay, population of students. From that population of students you will select a few group of students or few individual students, and then you will take the what, feedback. So you are doing survey, you are taking the sample. Who is sample? The students are the sample. The students are the sample. From a population of students you are taking the student as a sample, and you are doing a process that is sampling. That is nothing but a survey. So you are doing, and what you are getting, you are getting a result. So based upon that result, from 8 to 10 students, you will judge whole college, whether the college is good, administration is good, faculty is good, teaching is good or not. Okay, so this is the sampling. The sampling mostly depends upon, sampling what, yeah, sampling mostly depends upon, yes, population. Sampling mostly depends upon population. So that's why population is either finite or infinite. Finite means which we can able to count. Finite which we cannot able to count. Ashte guys, ashte. Okay. Now let's see. A population, see, whatever the notes I had given here, that is enough. Outside of this they will not ask anything. From here only they will ask on the concept based. They will ask on concept. The mostly the question is conceptual based. To understand the thing, understand the concept, and that chapter sampling is done. Before they used to ask just for 1 marks, but now they are asking for 3 marks. So we can't ignore. Before 1 marks who will study this, the 9 pages. For 1 marks who will go for a 9 pages. So we used to skip this. But from last attempt and the I am seeing the trends, so now they are asking for 3 marks. So 3 marks we can't skip, so we have to do. Okay, so see, the theory and whatever the notes, numerical is enough. This 9 pages is enough for sampling. But they will ask the question from this inside only, like this is 9 pages. Okay, but the question will be more of conceptual base. Okay, so understand the concept properly. So population is either finite or infinite. Finite means which we can able to count. Infinite means which we cannot able to count. So what is population? A population in statistics, because we are talking about statistics. The population in statistics refer to the complete set of items or individual. See, if I will complete set of items means what? If I will bring 100 apples, so there this is a population of apple. This is the population of apple. So that's why population in statistics refer to the complete set of items. Means item is what? Apple. If I will bring a 200 pens, so what is that? That is a complete set of item. Population of pen. The complete set of item or individuals. Individual, like you will go for a college. So that is the population of students. So how you will make a population? From individual students you will make a population. So population in statistics refer to the complete set of items or set of individuals that you are interested in studying. That you are interested in studying means if I will give you 100 kg of apple, that is what? Complete set of items, population of apples. So you are interested in studying means you will take a sample of 8 to 10 apples and you are interested in knowing that whether this apple is good or bad. So that is interested in studying. When you will go for a college, what you will do? from a complete set of individual, the population of students. From that you will select 8-10 samples of students, or you can say group of students, and then you will ask the feedback of the college. So what you are interested in studying about the feedback of the college, whether we want to take admission or not. So that means that you are interested in studying about that population, about that set of items, or about the complete set of individuals. Because if you are not interested in studying, why you are doing the survey? From survey, right? Sampling process. Sampling means by taking the sample and you will do the survey. Why? If you are not interested, right? So that's the thing. Population statistics refers to the complete set of items or individual that you are interested in studying. So now we'll come for the sampling. As I have explained, sampling means ing. Ing indicates the process. So sampling is the process of what? Yes, selecting sample, right? Sampling means what? Ing. The process of selecting sample. What sample? From a large group, means from a large population, to estimate characteristics of whole group, right? The process of selecting sample from a large group, 100 apples. This is a large group, population 100 apples. You are selecting a few apples, means few samples, to estimate characteristics of whole group, means to estimate the characteristics of whole group of apples. Okay, whether this apple is correct or wrong, sorry, means good or bad. Same about the college, same about your blood test. So what they will do, they will take a sample of blood test from a large population. Means in our body there is a large population of a group, sorry, large group of bloods, a large population of bloods. Okay, so from here we will take a sample of blood to estimate characteristics of whole group, means estimate the characteristics of whole blood in our body. Understand? Yes sir. Thank you guys, thank you. Now after sampling we'll see the sampling frame. So sampling frame is nothing but we will frame the sample. Whatever we are taking the sample, we will frame. Okay, like see here, sampling frame means it is a list of unit in the population from which a sample can be drawn. The list of units in the population from which a sample can be drawn. Okay, like suppose if you take a blood sample, so from there we will take out the list what we can extract from a blood sample. We'll get the hemoglobin, we'll get the WBC, we'll get the RBC, platelets, right? So this is what, this is the list of units in a population, means in the sample population from which a sample can be drawn. What were the things we can take out from here? Okay, sampling frame means we will frame the sample. We will frame the sample. The frame means what? List of units. We will make a list of units in the population from which a sample can be drawn. Now is parameters. See, parameters, the name itself indicates. Parameters means what? Which we can able to measure, right? Which we can able to measure. That is parameters. Very important thing about this two. See here, these two, parameters and statistics. Parameters and statistics. So parameters is what? Parameters is measurable characteristics of population. Parameters means measurable characteristics of population. But statistics is what? Measurable characteristics of sample. Remember this thing, बहुत important, very important. Parameters means measurable characteristics of population. Statistics, measurable characteristics of sample. Because they will ask measurable characteristics of, measurable characters of sample is statistics. Measurable characters of population is parameter. Okay. So parameter means measurable characters of population. So understand, in parameters, population mean is mu. We will write like this and then. Okay, mu. Population variance is sigma square. Sigma is what? Sigma is nothing but a standard deviation. Sigma is what? Sigma is a standard deviation. So understand this thing. Sometimes they will ask population mean is denoted by this. Population variance is sigma square. Sigma is what? Sigma is standard deviation. Okay, sigma is standard deviation. Okay, mu is mean. Mu is mean. Sigma is standard deviation. Okay. So parameters means measurable characteristics of population is parameter. Population mean is denoted by mu. Population variance is sigma square, nothing but standard deviation square. And population standard deviation, what is the formula of standard deviation? Yes, root of variance. Okay, population mean is mu, like this. Population variance is sigma square, means standard deviation square. And population standard deviation formula is what? Square root of variance, means this sigma is the standard deviation. So understand this. Now if we talk about statistics is what? Statistics is a measurable characters of sample. Statistics is what? Measurable characters of sample. So sample mean means x bar. Okay, sample variance means s square. Standard deviation is square root of variance, that is s means sample. Okay, just remember the formula. Just remember the formula, because in exam they will ask the formula. They will not ask the question from here, they will ask the formula. Now next is very important is principle of sampling. Very important is what? Principle of sampling. They will ask again, everything they will ask from this only, the theories. Okay, or see how they will ask, I will tell you. They will ask like this: which law suggests that if a large sample is taken randomly from population, it will possess almost same characters of population? They will give this thing. You have to take law of statistical regularity, or if they will or they will say that law of inertia of large number states. So in option you will be, means you will get the 4 options, so you have to tick this. Larger the size of sample, more accurate the result one. So either they will give this statement, you have to tick the name, or either they will give the name, you have to tick the correct statement. So they will ask like this. Okay, so principle of sampling, first principle is law of statistical regularity. Law of statistical regularity. What it will say? This law suggests that if a large sample is taken randomly from population. So what we are doing from population, if the large sample is taken randomly, what will happen? It will possess almost same characteristics of population. I will say that if 100 apples are there, okay, large population, 100 apples are there. From that, if I will take a large sample means if I will take a 20 apples. What they said, this law suggests that if a large sample is taken, means if I will take a 20 apples, large sample is taken from population, from 100 apples I will take a 20 apples. The sample is how much? 20, right? From a whole population of 100 I am taking a sample of 20. So large sample. So what will happen? It will possess almost, means it will give almost same characteristics of population. Means if you will take up 20 apple and 20 apples you will eat, you will taste the 20 apples, means it will give almost the same, like how the 100 apple is there, it will give the same taste, whether it is good or bad. Because if you will take a very less sample, out of 100 apple, if you will take a less sample, just 2 or 3 sample of you will take apple, so what will happen? 2 and 3 sample you cannot able to detect the whole 100 apples, right? Maybe you have taken the 2 or 3 you have taken the 2 or 3 randomly, so it will be of good taste only, others are not good taste. Or suppose 2 or 3 you have taken, that is of not good. Okay, so you think that others also not good. So no, if you will take a large sample means you will take almost 20, 18, 20, 25 pieces of apple from 100 apples. Then if you will eat the 20 pieces, then you can assure that no, I have taken a large sample, means 20 apples I have eaten. That means the all 100 apples are good in taste. If that 20 apples are good in taste, then 100 apples are also good in taste. So that means what? Regularity, regular. If you think that 20 is good, you will think that all 100 is good. If 20 is bad, then all 100 is bad. Understand? So what it will do? This law suggests that if you will take a large sample is taken randomly from population, it will possess almost same character of population. It will give the same how 20 apple will give the same how 100 apple it is. If 20 apple taste bad, that means 100 apple will also taste bad. If 20 apples taste good, that means 100 of apples will also taste good. So that is the meaning. If you take a large sample, means it will possess the almost same character of the population. Understand? If you take a class of 100 students, in that if you take a 25-30 student, the large sample, 25-30 students are dumb, what you will think? You will think that whole class is dumb, because from 3 4 5 out of 100 student, 5 or 8 student if you will take, you cannot able to expect from 5 or 8 student that all 100 is dumb, or from 5 or 8 student if you will take they are good, you can't expect that all 100 will be good, right? So that's why we have to take a large sample. Large sample will give the same characters of the population. If 25-30 students are brilliant, we will think that yes, large population is this, the population is also brilliant. Okay, so that's why large sample is taken randomly from population. It possesses almost same characters of population. It will give the same character like how the population is. Next is law of inertia of large number. The law of inertia, what it says that larger the size of sample, more accurate the result one. It is the same here, right? What it said, if the large sample is taken randomly, then it will pose almost same characters. Okay, means if you will fail, if out of 20 exam if you will fail in 8 to 9 exams, what does this mean? That you are really a failure. From 8 to 9 exam result we will get to know, yes, you are a failure. We will assume the same character of your whole population, means same character of your whole exam. Okay, so the law of inertia of large number, what it says that larger the size of sample, more accurate the result. If you will take the large number of sample for testing, from large number of sample we'll get the more accurate, because if I will 100 apples will be there, if I will give you just 2 apples to test, what you will say, no, from 2 apples how can I able to be satisfied that all remaining 98 apples will be good, right? It is not possible. But if I will give you larger size of sample, means if I will give you 20-25 apples, so after testing 25 apples you can assure that yes, I tested not 1 2 5 or 10 apples, I tested large sample of apples, means I tested 25 apples. If 25 apples are good, means yes, remaining all 100 will be good. Understand? So larger the size of sample, more accurate the result is. Next is principle of optimization. So see, word optimization. Optimization means what? Cost cutting, reducing the cost. Okay, or saving. So that's why principle of optimization is maximum efficiency at minimum cost can be achieved only when appropriate sampling procedure is selected. Suppose if you want to maximum efficiency at minimum cost. Maximum efficiency at minimum cost means, suppose if I want to take a interview of 100 students, if I want to take an interview of 100 students, whole class, okay. What I will do, if I will keep on traveling to everyone's house, means 100 student 100 houses, it will be cost high, right? So what I will do, I will take a principle of optimization. Optimization means maximum efficiency at minimum cost. So what I will do, I will call everyone in a one classroom. So I have, means only the cost will be, I have to reach to college, and all the other 100 students will also reach to college. That's it, right? I should not have to go for 100 different houses. 100 different houses means traveling charges will be huge. I have to sell one kidney. Okay, so traveling charges will be huge. So what I will do, in place of that, I will come to college only, and I will bring I will tell all the 100 students to come to college. I will take the interview there only. The minimum cost. Okay, so that's why maximum efficiency at minimum cost. How it can be achieved? Only when appropriate sampling procedure is selected. So what is sampling procedure appropriate? I directly came to college. I call everyone to college. I took in the college. No cost. But if I will go to a single person house, it will cost a huge. So that is the principle of optimization. Now principle of validity. Validity means what? Yes, it is valid, giving the approval. So sampling design is valid. Principle of validity means you will give the approval valid. The sampling design is valid only if it is possible to obtain accurate estimates about population. So when you will say that yes, whatever I have designed the sampling is valid only if we will get the accurate estimate about population. Same example, from 100 apples, if I will give you 2 or 3 apples, you will not give the validity. You are like, no, from 2 and 3 apples, how can I able to detect the 100 apples? From 2-3 students, how can I able to know about 100 students? I want a large number of samples. To understand one thing, for getting a good result, for getting a validity, we want a large sample, so that's why we'll get a more accurate result. So that's why sampling design is valid only if the whatever you will take the, if it will possible to obtain an accurate estimate about population. Now next is types of sampling. Types of sampling is of 3 types. First is probability sampling, second is non-probability sampling, third is mixed sampling. Mixed sampling means in which probability plus non-probability sampling both will be used. So see, probability sampling means, what is probability? Probability means chance, right? Probability means chance. Like, you know, if you will see the cloud, we can say it's probable it will rain. Most probably it will rain. Most probably it will be a sunny day. So probable, the chance, we cannot able to assure. Probability means we cannot able to assure. Like suppose if you will take a coin, I will toss the coin, so what you will say, either head or tail will come. Chances is same, equal chances. So that is probability, where you don't means where you don't know the result. Okay, just you have a chance, either head will come or tail will come. You can't say that no, head will, every time head will only come. When you will roll a dice, so chances is either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will come. You cannot able to assure the result like no, 6 will only come or no, 2 will only come. No. So that is a probability, where you have a probable chances of occurring these things. In these things, like in dice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out of 6 any one number will occur. Non-probability sampling means it depends upon, you know, our priority. There we will not go with a chance, there we will go on based upon our priority. Non-probability sampling means if I want to say, if you want to select a CR of your class, okay, or president of your college, what you will do? We will do a voting. The voting means chances are there, probability that student A will win or student B will win or student C will win, right? But non-probability means I will directly come to class, I will tell my, oh, he or she is my favorite student, Pokey student, okay, Pokey student, so he or she will be the CR or he or she will be the president. That is non-probability. You don't have any chance. I will come, I will judge on my basis. Okay, like some quota will be there, right? SC quota, ST quota, age quota, senior citizen quota. So there 40 if suppose 30 years, 40 years will not have a chance to go in the senior citizen, right? Senior citizen means only 60 plus, that is fixed. So there are no probability. Okay. Mixed means you have probability, non-probability, both will come. So let's see. Probability means random. Obviously we know. Probability means chance. So random. Either you will flip the coin, either head or tail will come randomly. Either head can also come, either tail can also come. The probability means random sample. The first in probability is simple random sample. The simple random sample is what? In this sampling, each member of population has an equal chance of being selected, right? Simple random sampling. Simple process is simple, and random sampling means random pickup of the sample, right? Random pickup of the sample. So suppose there are 10 members. Okay, I have to take 4 members to the picnic party. So I will come and I will apply simple random sampling. How I will do the simple random sampling? I will write the name of all the 10 students. I will fold, okay, and then I will keep on the ball and I will shake it and I will keep. I don't know whose name, so I will pick the 4 name. So that is what? Random picking, right? Random sampling. So in this sampling, each member of population has an equal chance of being selected, right? No cheating. Otherwise I will call the member Like in match, right? During the match, when you flip the coin either head or tail, to equal chance of getting select, equal chance of getting win, right? Next is systematic sampling. Systematic sampling is also called as quasi. Systematic sampling is also called as quasi. So see what will happen in systematic sampling. Name itself indicates systematic sampling to according to some system, right? Systematic. If you'll say na, if like suppose you will go for writing the examination, so you will sit according to the roll number. So roll number is what? Systematic. It's a systematic. You can't change your roll number after 1 2 2, after 3 4 5. So that is what? Systematic sampling. Roll number I had given to every student. So see, in this sampling what will happen, every member of population is assigned a number, right? So what will happen, suppose 20 students are there, so every student has assigned their roll number. Roll number 1, roll number 2, roll number 3, roll number 4, roll number 5, roll number 6. So that's why in this sampling every member of the population is assigned a number. After that what will happen, the first member is selected randomly. Only the first, roll number 1, the first member is selected randomly, and then instead of choosing other randomly, we choose them in regular interval. Why? Because the word itself indicates systematic, so we'll choose them in regular interval. So what we will do, if we'll bring how many number of people, we will give them their number. Okay, after that, from that, the only first member we will select randomly, remaining other member we will select with some regular interval. In place of randomly, we will select them in regular interval. So how we will get to know regular interval? The method is, suppose we have 100 people. In that 100 people means population size is 100, right? 100 people means population size is 100. The population size is denoted by capital N. Okay, in that 100 people, if I have to select 25 people means our sample size is 25. I have to select 25 people. The sample size is 25. So small n will become 25. Now what will happen, out of 25, first member I will select randomly. Now remaining what I will do, I will choose them in regular interval. So how will find the regular interval? How will find the regular interval? Formula for finding the method regular interval is population size 100 divided by sample size 25. So 25 divided by 100 is 4. So regular interval of 4 means then the people who is having roll number 1, then after 4 means 5, then after 4 is 9, after 4 is 13, after 4 is 17, after 4 is 21. Like that I will select these roll number students. So this is a systematic sampling, where what we will do, first of all the population size we will take, divide by the sample size, means how much we have to take the sample size. So in that you will get some regular interval, the value that is called as regular interval. The first, what they said, the first member is selected randomly. I will select the first member and then remaining we will choose them in regular interval. The regular interval is suppose 4. So 1, after 4 5, fifth number, then after 4 ninth number, after 4 13 number. So this is the probability, because I don't know na, population size and sample size keeps on changing, so regular interval will keeps on changing. So here the roll number of the people will also keeps on changing. So that is what, that's the probability. Next is stratified sampling. Okay, stratified sampling. So what will happen in this sampling, members are divided into subgroups called strata. So what we will do in stratified sampling, this is very simple. In stratified sampling, members, we have 100 members, so members are divided into subgroups, that's called strata. So how we will divide? So based on gender, like male, female, based on age, 1 to 15 this group, 16 to 30 this group, 31 to 50 this group, 51 to 70 this group, 71 to 90 this group. So what is this? In this sampling, members are divided into subgroups called strata. The subgroups is called strata. So how we will divide the members into subgroup? Based upon either gender or either age or either income, either caste, okay, either religion, either country basis, either state basis, right, either language basis, what we are doing. The language basis. So that is the thing. Stratified sampling means we will take a members and we will divide into subgroup based upon some criteria, either gender, age, income, caste, language, state, country. Okay. After dividing into subgroup, right, what we'll do, we'll take a members, we will divide the member into subgroup based upon some condition. We'll divide into subgroups. After that, what we'll do, after that members are selected. So what we will do, from 100, suppose from 100 students came, 100 students came, from 100 students I will what, yes, I will divide into subgroup. I will divide into subgroup means the fail student, average student, means as first I will divide the student below 40%, then 40 to 60%, third group is 60 to 80%, fourth group is 80 to 90%, fifth group is 90 to 100%, like that, means 91 to 100%, like that. So that is what the 100 students I am dividing into subgroup based upon the percentage. After that, what will happen, after dividing into subgroup, after that members are selected. From subgroups we will select the members. How we will select the members? By using random or systematic sampling. Okay, so stratified sampling means what I will do, I will take a group of people. From that group of people, what I will do, stratified sampling means I will take a full population, and that population I will divide into subgroup based upon some conditions, either divide based upon the marks, age, right, or income. So after dividing into subgroup, each member will be selected. After that, members will be selected by using what? Yes, by using random or systematic sample. Now cluster sample, and see, many students got confused between cluster sample and stratified sample. See, stratified sample and cluster sample, what is the difference? The main common thing is, in stratified sample I will take the population, in cluster sampling also I will take the population. In stratified sampling, after taking the population, based upon something I will divide into subgroup. Based upon some criteria I will divide into subgroup. Same in cluster sampling also, based upon some criteria I will divide into subgroup. Based upon the criteria I will divide into subgroup. But till here the process are same. I will take a large number of people in both, then based upon some condition, based upon some criteria, I will divide into subgroup. It the same thing in stratified sampling and stratified sampling, and same thing in cluster sampling. But next step is cluster sampling is this much only. Next step in stratified is what we are doing. We are selecting each member. We are selecting each member from the group. But in cluster sampling, we will not select the each member. We will select the group only. Okay, we will select the group only. See, in cluster sampling, what they said, the population is divided into cluster. Cluster means nothing but groups. The population is divided into group, and entire groups are randomly selected. So instead of sampling individual, the entire groups are surveyed. Okay, here you can see what they said. After that, members are selected from each subgroup. Okay, so that is the thing, difference between stratified sampling and cluster sampling. Once again I am telling you, understand, in stratified sampling and cluster sampling, the same thing is, in stratified sampling I will take the large group of population. Okay, population I can say, I will take a population. In cluster sampling also I will take a population. After that, in stratified sampling, what I will do, based upon some condition, I will subgroup the population. I will divide the population into subgroup based upon some condition. Same thing I will do in cluster sampling also. From the population, based upon some criteria, I will divide the population into subgroup. Till here both stratified sampling and cluster sampling are same. But in stratified sampling, what we will do, From that subgroup we will select the members. From that subgroup we will select the members. But in cluster sampling, what we will do? From that group we will select the whole group only. So instead of sampling individual, the entire groups are surveyed in cluster. Okay, so in stratified sampling we will take the members from each group, but in cluster sampling we will take the whole group only. Next is multi-stage sampling. The sampling is conducted in multiple stage because the name itself indicates multi-stage sampling. The sampling is conducted in multi-stage with different method applied at each stage. Like you will play the game, right? Okay, so let's suppose you are writing the CA exam. So you are writing the CA exam at multi-stage, foundation, then inter group 1, group 2, then final group 1, group 2. So this is what? Multi-stage with different method applied at each stage, because the method applied at each stage means we have a different, yes, we have a different subjects, different pattern. So what is that? Different method applied at each stage. So that is the multi-stage sampling. That is done for probability sampling. Now we have a non-probability sampling. Non-probability sampling, as I have told you earlier, there is no condition. Non-probability is based upon my wish. Okay, so non-probability sampling, first thing is purposive judgment sampling. Purposive judgment means we have a purpose of judging, like Indian Idol. Okay, so what we have a purpose of judging, what we are judging? We are judging based upon the singing skill, but there are no probability, because sometimes judge will select their favorite student. Judge will sometimes judge will give the more favor to their good student, favorite student. So that's why purposive judgment sampling, because of some purpose we will judge the student, judge the sample. So based on the opinion of expert. Okay, there the expert opinion matters. There no probability. You will sing or you will do anything, the opinion of expert, the opinion of judge will matter. If you are good with the judge will give the good rewards. So little favorism. So purposive judgment sampling. Next is convenience sampling. Based upon your convenience you are selecting the sample. So what is this? This is not a probability here, no chances, just it depends upon my convenience. So those elements are selected which are easily accessible to researcher, which are easily accessible. Like suppose, see, convenience sampling means I will give you the 7 questions and I will tell you that you have to do only 4 questions. So what you will do, you will not take out the probability, right? You will not write the question number 1, question number 2, question number 3 in page, then you will fold the page, you will mix up and you will leave, and then you will randomly pick. You will not do like that, right? So convenience sampling means which you will feel it easy, you will do that questions. So that is a convenience sampling. So here probability chance is not there. Now next is volunteer response sampling. So volunteer, right? So based upon the response of volunteer we will do the sampling. Here no probability. So people who are themselves ready to conduct the survey collect the sample data. You are volunteer, you are conducting the survey, you are taking your response, you are collecting the sample data. So no probability here. The response of the volunteer will matter. Now snowball sampling. Snowball sampling means very easy. First select some members, then with the help of them select more members, and process continues. Means suppose in 100 students I will select the 5 students. I will select the 5 students. My favorite 5 student I will select. And then I will tell them that 5 student, again you select one more student. So 5 student will select again 5 students. That whatever the 5 student came, I will say that select one student. So this is what? This is not a probability. They are selecting based upon their choice. Because I also selected the 5 student based upon my choice. Excuse me. So that's why first select some member, then with the help of them select more, and process continue. Next is quota sampling. This is very easy, based upon some quota. So units are selected to meet certain quotas. Okay, like we know in exam when you will write, you have some quota, SC quota, ST quota, general quota, OBC quota, like that. Girls quota, minor quota, major, everything quota is there, right? So there also what, senior citizen quota, there is no probability. If your age is satisfying, you are in that quota. If your marks is under that, your age is, so you will come under that quota. That's it. Now guys, the numerical problem. From here the numerical came. So see, a numerical guys, very easy peasy. Just you have to understand with replacement or without replacement. The important thing is that only with replacement or without replacement. According to that, with replacement and without replacement, we have a formula. That's it. We will use the formula. Finish. So before that, understand capital N indicates what? What? Yes, capital N indicates the total size of the population. Total size of the population. Small n indicates, yes, small n indicates the sample size what we have to select. The sample size what we have to select. Okay. Now suppose here guys, here they will ask the questions of three type. With replacement, without replacement will be there, but you can see here in the question, just they had given elements are a b c d, means elements are a b c d, means total element is just 4, so n is 4, and make sample of 2 elements. We have to make the sample of 2 elements with replacement. That's simple question. From 4 we have to select 2 with replacement, and you can see here elements are a b c d, so n is 4. From there you have to make a sample of small n is 2 without replacement. So they had given the capital N, they had given a small n. We have to use either with replacement or without replacement, right? So same, capital N is given, small n is given. If the question is with replacement, the formula is capital N power n. Capital N power small n. Capital N is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 power small n is 2. 4 power 2 is 16. Understand one thing, capital N indicates the total. The total element is A, B, C, D, 4. Small n indicates the sample, how much sample we want, and make sample of 2 elements. So small n is 2. Okay. So with replacement means capital N power small n. Capital N is the total number is 4, small n the sample is 2, 4 square is 16. Next, same question, capital elements are A, B, C, D. So total elements are A, B, C, D. So capital N is 4 because total element is 4. And make sample of 2 elements. So sample means small n. The small n is 2. Now this is without replacement. Without replacement formula is NCN. C indicates the combination. All we know that how to find that. NCN. Capital N is 4, C 2. We know how to find the combination. You will get the answer as 6. Now next, a population comprises 5 members. The total population is what? Just 5 members. So capital N is 5. The number of all possible sample of size 2. Sample size is how much? 2. The small n indicates the sample size 2. That can be drawn with replacement. Simple, capital N is given, small n is given with replacement. The formula is capital N power small n. So 5 power 2 is 25. Next is same, from a population with 25 members. Now here we have a population of 25 members. So capital N is 25. From and okay, a random sample without, okay, they are talking about without replacement of 2 members are taken. The small n is 2 because just we are taking a sample of 2 members. Find the sample. Simple guys, this is the without replacement. The formula is NCN. Capital N, C, small n. 25 C2. We know how to find this. Answer is 300. We know how to find the combination, right? Now next is sampling fluctuation. See, fluctuation, you know the meaning of fluctuation, right? It will be not same. It will be just keep on changing, varying, the different. So sampling fluctuation means value of sample statistics may be different in different samples. So value of sample statistics may be different in different samples. You are getting the different value in different samples. So that's why sample is sampling fluctuation. It will be not remain same. It will keep on fluctuating. It will keep on fluctuating. Okay, now this is the thing they will ask. See, they will say the mean of sampling distribution is expectation. Okay, directly they will ask the mean of the sampling distribution is expectation. The mean of sampling distribution is, you have to take expectation, e of x. Now they will ask this, SD means standard deviation. Standard deviation of this sampling distribution is standard error, because deviation means what? See, if you, this is your home, sweet home, you have to reach to the college which you never want. So if you will go straight, this is what? This is the direct you are going. But while going, if you will turn to some other way, with your girlfriend or with your friend or to the mall or somewhere, so what you have, what happened? You didn't went to college, you got deviate. So deviate means deviation. So deviation means what? It is a error. Deviation means it is a error, you are going on wrong place. Okay, so that's why standard deviation of this sampling distribution is also called as standard error, or sometimes they will ask standard error of this sampling distribution is also called as standard deviation. Now guys, see, first type of formula we have seen, that in which they will give the capital N, they will give the small n, and we have to just see that with replacement or without replacement we use the formula, right? But here guys, they said you have to find SE. SE means standard error. Standard error is SE. If you have to find standard error, okay, see, if in the question they will tell you to find standard error of mean, they will tell you to find the standard error of mean. No worry, they will write directly in the question. Okay, if they will give just capital N, small n, then we have to see either with replacement or without replacement, right? We know the formula already, we did. But here they will say you to find the standard deviation of mean. When they will tell you to find the standard deviation of mean, then we will use this formula. But again the same thing is with replacement or without replacement. The standard deviation of mean, SR WR. WR means with replacement. WOR means without replacement. WR means with replacement. WOR means without replacement. Okay. If they will tell you to find the standard error of mean, just read the question. In the question itself they will tell you to find the standard error of mean. So when they will say you to find the standard error of mean, just we have to see whether it is WR with replacement or we have WOR without replacement. If it is with replacement, we have, this is what? Yes, sigma is standard deviation. The standard deviation divided by square root of n. Small n means sample. Or if suppose without replacement, then standard deviation divided by square root of n, small n, then capital N minus small n by capital N minus 1 square root. This formula, I see everything we know. This is a standard deviation, this is a small n, this is a capital N, everything they will give in the question. Just we have to see that if they will tell you to find the standard deviation of mean, in that with replacement or without replacement we will use the correct formula. Let's see the question. From a population of 500 units, from a population of 500, the population is given, the capital N is 500. A sample of 100 is drawn, the sample of 100, the small n is 100, without replacement. Okay, they are talking about without replacement. Okay, if standard deviation is 12, standard deviation is sigma, standard deviation is 12. Find standard error. Find standard error of mean. To find standard error of mean means of what? Standard error of mean they are given without replacement, and here also WOR without replacement. So we'll use the formula sigma by this. Sigma is what? Sigma is 12. Okay, so 12 divided by square root of small n. Small n is 100. 100 is square root is 10 into this capital N is 500. 500 minus small n is 100. 500 minus 100. What you will get? 400. 400 divided by, you will get 400 divided by capital N is 500 minus 1, 499. 400 divided by 499. Whatever you will get, you have to do the square root of that. Square root. Whatever you will get, you will multiply with this value. This 12 divided by 10 is 1.2. Multiply with 1.2. You will get Yes, 1.0743. This is the answer. So just you have to substitute and you have to do the proper correct calculation. Now next, a factory produces light bulb with a production population. Standard deviation is 15. Okay, standard deviation is given 15. A random sample of 36 bulb is selected. Random sample of 36. The sample of 36 means n is 36. Find standard error. What we have to find? We have to find the standard error of mean. Okay, standard error of mean either with replacement, without replacement. So see, this is with replacement. With replacement means sigma by this formula. So sigma is what? Sigma is 15 by square root of 36 means 6. It will be 2.5. That's it. Just you have to see what they said to find. They have already said to find the standard error of the mean. They have already told you to find the standard error of mean. The standard error of mean means we will use the formula. The standard error of mean means which formula? Yes. The standard error of mean means we will see the two things. Either either with replacement or without replacement. We have a two condition. Okay, with replacement or without replacement. If suppose they will not write anything, standard deviation, they will not write standard deviation and all. Okay, so what will happen? Okay, see, if just they will give capital N, small n, we have did already, we had did previously, right? So just we will see the with replacement or without replacement. That's it. But if they will tell you to find the standard error of the mean, if they will tell you to find the standard error of mean, the standard error of mean means again we have a two formula, with replacement or without replacement. So we will see in the question whether it is with replacement or without replacement, and we will use the formula. Next is third is what? Next third is standard error for proportion. Next third is standard error for proportion. We have seen the standard error for mean. Now we have to see the standard error for proportion. So same thing guys, see here, standard error for proportion. In the exam itself they will give you to find the standard error of proportion. So again we have to see that whether it is with replacement or it is without replacement. Okay, so again if capital N, small n is given, we have to just check with replacement, without replacement. If they will tell you to find the standard error for mean, again we will say with replacement, without replacement, and according to that we'll use the formula. If they will tell you to find the standard error for proportion, again we will see with replacement, without replacement, and we will use the formula. So don't worry about that. Everything they will give in the question, whether you have to use the standard error for mean or standard error for proportion. In after that they will give the same thing also, without replacement or with replacement. Just you have to use the formula. The standard error of proportion formula is this: with replacement, without replacement. Okay, with replacement is P into Q by small n. See, small n, capital N, we know what is P and Q. P is the whatever the proportion they will give in the P given in the question, whatever the proportion they will give in the question. Q means 1 minus P. Q, how we will get? 1 minus P. Let's see. In a sample of 200 students, sample of 200, guys understand, sample of 200, they didn't say total of 200. Sample, because the student do the mistake, the same thing. Sample of 200, they will take capital N. No, they said sample of. So sample means what? Yes, sample means small n. Sample means small n is 200. 60% like maths. So this is a proportion. This is the proportion what they will give in percentage. This is the proportion what they will give in percentage. So P 60% means 60 by 100. 0.60 is P. So Q means 1 minus P. So 1 minus 0.60, you will get 0.40. Now calculate standard deviation of proportion. See, they will tell everything. Standard deviation of proportion with replacement. We will use the formula. P 0.60 into Q 0.40. Whatever you will get divided by N, 200. Whatever you will get square root. You will get this answer. Now next. From a population of 100,000 workers. From a population of 1,000 workers. They are talking about population. The capital N is 1,000. A sample of 100 is drawn. Sample of 100. N is 100. without replacement. Okay, they're talking about without replacement. 70% of the sample workers prefer T. 70% means what? Yes, that is proportion. Percentage means proportion. So 70 by 100, 0.70. Find standard error. Okay, we have to find standard error of proportion. Find standard error of proportion. The standard error of proportion with replacement or without? Without replacement. So we'll use the formula. After P, we will find the Q. 1 minus P. We'll use the formula. P into Q. First we'll do P 0.70 into Q 0.30. We'll multiply whatever you will get divided by N 100. For this whatever you will get square root. So you will get this value. Into we will do capital N is 1000 minus small n is 100. 1000 minus 100 is 900 divided by 1000 minus 1 999. 900 divided by 999. How much you are getting? You will do the square root. So you will get the answer for this. So this into this value, you will get this. Okay. Now next, a population comprises 7 members. So capital N is 7. The number of all possible sample of size 3. The sample means small n is 3. That can be drawn from it with replacement. So with replacement, guys, here they didn't ask you to find standard deviation of mean or standard deviation of proportion. Direct question. So with replacement formula is this, we will use it. That's it. Now next, a sample of 100 people. Sample of 100. So sample means small n is 100. Is taken from a population of 1000. So capital N is 1000. The sample mean height is mean x bar. Mean is x bar 170 with a standard deviation. Standard deviation they had given 10 centimeter. What is the standard error of mean? Standard error of mean. Here guys they had not given anything. If they will not mention anything, we will assume it as a with replacement. If they will not mention anything in the question, we will assume it as a with replacement. Okay, if they will not give anything in the question, we will assume it as a with replacement. So standard error sigma by square root of n. We will just use the formula. You will get the answer as 1. Now the last thing is, see how they will ask the question. They will ask the question like that. Standard error and square root of sample are inversely proportional. Okay. So these are the repeated questions what they have asked previously they had asked. Okay, so I have taken that only. So this much notes is enough. Okay, you will score 3 out of 3 or 2 out of 2 marks in sampling. Just understand the problem because it's not going to change. They will ask the same thing, just they will change the values. And theory guys, they will ask the same theory or above what we have studied the previously. From there the conceptual. So you have already, I have explained the concept, so you understand the concept, so it's based upon the concept. So they will ask standard error and square root of sample are inversely proportional. Now see, standard deviation is 10, capital N is 100, small n is 25. Find the standard error. Okay, we have to find the standard error of mean using, okay, without replacement. We'll use the formula. Everything is given here. We'll substitute. We'll get the answer. So what we will do, first we will simplify this. We will write down the value. Into, then we have to simplify this. Then we'll write down the value. Then we'll multiply both value. We'll get the answer. Next is, a measure of precision obtained by sampling is given by standard error. Simple random sampling is very effective if, so either this option or this option, or if they will give both option to both. So simple random sampling is very effective if population is not very large, or simple random sampling is very effective if population is not much heterogeneous. So you have to understand this too. Okay, according to Neyman's allocation in stratified sampling, sample size is proportional to population size. Sample size is proportional to population size. Guys, this thing they will ask in the question. According to Neyman's allocation in stratified sampling, you have to tick this option. Sample size is proportional to the population size. Okay. In the previous also they will ask you this thing. simple random sampling is very effective if, now which option they will give, you have to tick that option. If they will give both, you have to tick for both. So these are the questions which they are asking repeatedly, and they had asked previously also. Okay, so that's why I had written here. Now they will ask which sampling provides separate estimates for population means for different segment and also an overall estimate, stratified sampling. See, they will not change any word. They will give the exactly the same sentence, and they had asked exactly the same statement. Okay, so stratified sampling. Next is which sampling add flexibility to the sampling process, multi-stage sampling. It adds the flexibility. Which sampling is subjected to discretion of sampling, purposive sampling. So these are the things they will ask directly. They will ask you directly. They won't change anything. They will ask directly which sampling is subjected to discretion of sampling, purposive sampling. That's it. You have to take the answer purposive sampling. So this is the done for the sampling, guys, and just keep on doing the sampling from here. See, I have, for like previous batch, I had skipped this sampling. The reason behind is they used to ask just one marks. So why for 1 mark this much big, right? 1 marks is leave it. But from last attempt, this attempt happened from last attempt, they asked 3 marks. So that's why now 3 marks we can't skip. So that's why I had made a proper notes of this. Okay, and that's it. So this much is the sampling. We'll score 2 out of 2 or 3 out of 3 marks in the sampling. So this is the done for sampling, guys. Don't skip this sampling, because from last attempt, as I have said, like I keeps on updating. So I saw last attempt they asked the 3 questions, so we cannot able to take the risk. Who knows? Okay, so that's why this is done for sampling. Thank you. Bye bye. We'll meet in the next video.